Welcome back to MJL 3764, collecting Elvis on vinyl and compact disc. Today I thought we'd take a look at these two CD box sets from the collector's label Fort Baxter. These was issued in 1995 and 1996. They're both 4 CD box sets and they feature at the time unreleased live performances and a few rehearsals thrown in. So this is volume 1, it's called A Profile, The King on Stage. In a very sturdy box. And there's the 4 CDs which are featured on the box, listed on the back. We'll go through those in a minute. So again, very good release at the time, unreleased stuff in soundboard quality. Excellent. Let's open the box up. Got a booklet in the box, got a flyer here. Flyer from the time. As you can see, it was $66.99. Remember, these were exclusive and they were quite hard to get hold of at the time. And there's all the tracks and track listings. There it was, I believe it said at the top, yeah, release date 1st of December 1995. So a nice little flyer. There, no information on as to who's selling it, obviously, so that was okay to show. But it was a long time ago now. Don't think people would be bothered about that at the moment. Most of this stuff is probably out now anyway. There's a booklet. Take a quick through. Again, for its time, great booklet, great pictures. Very nice. Always quality with Fort Baxter Bilco. And remember, this box set is probably a forerunner to the ones that we're getting now. Obviously you can say they're done better now. Yes, they are, but this was 1995. These are probably the forerunners to great releases like the Elvis on Tour collector's release, released a couple of years ago. Fantastic set. Very expensive, unfortunately I don't own it, but very well done. So and that's the booklet. And there's the CDs. I haven't taken this CD off the shelf for a while. I have noticed that it's getting a little bit of spot into it, unfortunately. But that's how the CDs were housed, 2 there and 2 there. Let's take a look at CD 1. There you've got one of the famous pictures of Elvis with the monkey on his back. From 1973. And this first CD features 22 tracks, one's for 53 minutes. And it's from the Las Vegas Hilton Midnight Show, August the 20th, 1973. And this show is well known for featuring Bob Hope in the audience, who Elvis introduces. It's a great show. Maybe running the tape, maybe running a tad fast. These are all soundboards. Apparently this one has been called an audience a very good audience recording. It may be a sound booth. Doesn't really sound like a soundboard, but it's in very, very good quality, and it's my favourite show on the box. I do think Elvis was making up for the February 1973 lacklustre performances in Vegas. August 73, I thought the shows were very, very good, with a good varied set list, and some of the shows are quite long as well. So there's the back with the track listings. You can see he's added stuff like Help Me Make It Through the Night, My Boy, Release Me, Trouble, the rock and roll medley. Yeah, really good show, this one. Let's see if I can show you the CD. Yeah. And there's the CD. And the picture inside. There was just a picture, there was no information in the middle there. So that's CD 1. Disc 2 features 23 tracks and runs for 65 minutes, and is predominantly the Kansas City gig from June the 29th, 1974. Although it does feature a couple of tracks tagged on the end from Ohio from 1974, and a couple of rehearsal tracks also. Always on the front there in his dragon suit, 1974. Back of the CD looks like that. There's the 4 rehearsal tracks from 1970. There's the Kansas City show, evening show. And as you can see, track 22 and 23, Ohio, October the 6th. So another very good show. Elvis was still doing some great shows in 1974. In good quality. Then I'll try and open the disc for you. There we go. And that's what the inside looks like. Discs were all the same colour on this box set. On the volume 2 there would be picture discs. Let's look at CD 3. Disc 3 features 20 tracks and runs for 56 minutes. And is a show from Lake Charles, May the 4th, 1975. And again, they're using pictures to represent that year, 1975, which is always good. Always like to see the pictures representing what's inside the CD. Elvis in the gypsy suit. Backside looks like that. Again, a picture of Elvis, Joe Esposito, Red West, in the gypsy suit. And another good show. It's an incomplete show, as you can see. CC Rider and I Got a Woman were not recorded. But yeah, it's a fairly solid show. Good shows in 75, but these shows are very good, but I think they reached their peak obviously in July, when the shows are very good. I also like the Las Vegas December 75 shows also. But yeah, another good show and good sound. Inside again, the CD's the same. And there's Elvis in the other choker suit. The Alpine suit, which I do actually like the Alpine suit. I'm not too keen on the gypsy suit. But, I do like the Alpine suit. I know a lot of fans don't like either of those suits, saying they're a bit gaudy. That's CD 3. CD 4 features 16 tracks and runs for 44 minutes. It's predominantly the Michigan, Ann Arbor, April the 24th, 1977 show. But it does feature some tracks from Florida as well. So this one's incomplete. Elvis on the front there from 1977. That's the inside of the CD. And there's the back side. And there's the information about the tracks, the Florida tracks. As you can see, Danny Boy and Walk With Me do not feature Elvis. They feature Cheryl Nielsen. Again, if you like Cheryl Nielsen singing, good. Or Bill Bays singing, good, but not for me. So that was that show. In very good quality. You could get the full show on another collector's release, this one here, From Fans to Fans. And this features the whole show. But it's not in the best of quality. Although these were this was the second release on this label, From Fans to Fans. These were quite hard to get hold of. They were limited edition 500 CDs only. And this was the second one released. Like that. Picture inside. And taking the little sleeve out. You can see you had a number. Very professionally written in pen. 181. I'm sure the original, the first CD was actually printed. This was the first one. And this is Savannah, Georgia, on the 1977 show. Use my hands. And let's take a closer look at the booklet. And there's the booklet. Yeah, it was. This is number 8. So again, not in the best of qualities, these two CDs, but very nice to get complete shows from 1977. A Profile, The King on Stage, Volume 1. 4 CD set from 1995. Fantastic release when it came out. I presume it's still available, but you'd probably pay a pretty penny for it. Great release. As we're getting near the 15-minute mark, I'll probably make this a two-parter now, so I'll show A Profile, The King on Stage Volume 2 on the next video. So until that time, thank you all for watching, and just remember, while there's music, life's no waste.